Namaste Krishna Rao, welcome to IYRTalks. You name the word Trump, every country is shaken by his actions, his utterances and his dictates. No country is spared out of this one, first by imposing sanctions and by then rising tariffs. If you don't listen to him, he has got a sword in his hand by promulgating various ordinances. So, the recent one is the Chabahar port. Against the Iranian this one, he said, I am revoking all the facilities and incentives what you have given, and that's the thing. So, now the whole thing is going to come to a grinding halt. Here the important note is that India is going to get badly affected, because that port is India has invested a lot of money in that port to see that we have an alternative route of doing business with Russia and other Middle East countries. So, I don't know what is the statute. Is it really an action against Iran, or indirectly trying to affect the Indian investments over there, and also for facilitating our trade. So, I think literally it is more uncomfortable for India and a big loss for India in terms of its investments, whether it is going to progress very well or is a retrograde step. Can you just elucidate on that?
Yeah, one thing is, why do we need Chabahar so badly? That's because we lost a lot during partition. More so, not being able to really push Pakistan back and take whole of Kashmir. If only at that time we have taken whole of Kashmir, including Baltistan into India's control, maybe this type of a problem would not have been that severe for us. Then we would have almost all been near the Afghan border. Then what is known as a small Wakhan corridor is there, which is within Afghanistan. If we could have a friendly relationship with them, through that we could have had established an excellent communication with the whole of Central Asia. We lost that opportunity when Gilgit-Baltistan has stayed back with Pakistan, who have come and occupied that area. Then China has come into the picture and taken away part of that Aksai-Chin area there. So, now virtually we are locked on the northern side. Having been locked on the northern side, how do you have a trade route to the Middle East? I mean, Middle East, not Middle East, the Central Asia republics, and then the East European countries, Russia and all those things. That's where Chabahar port becomes very, very strategically important. Chabahar port we have invested a lot. Not just Chabahar port connected with a railway line going right up to Pakistan and into whole of Central Asia and Russia also. And that gives you a lot of facility to transport things between Indian ports of Kandla, Mumbai and Surat, all these areas. You get a near this thing. And we were able to convince America under the Democratic government, both under Biden as well as earlier also, that this is our strategic importance, not so much an Iranian issue. It's not so much for Iran, but for India and the alternative channel of trade to Central Asia, and they have agreed. And this idiot of a fellow does not even realize that it's not Iran which is getting benefited out of it, it's India. Maybe he wants to punish India also, who knows, because he can shoot himself in the foot, that type of a leader you have in America. And having invested a lot now, we are the losers. There's no doubt about that. If these sanctions come about, there's no way you violate the sanctions and go ahead with it, because then a lot of other complications will come, including payment. So, they will not do that. So, which means it's a major loss, strategic loss for India for the time being, at least, till either this fellow goes or some other regime comes, or as part of a much broader agreement with America, For this, they are willing to lift sanctions. We'll have to wait and see.
Thank you, sir. Let's hope for best.